Hello guys, back again for another update. Another 15 hours have gone by and I do have something to show you and talk about development. So, one thing you may notice is I changed the background out to the Milky Way galaxy background, which I like better than the star background that I had before. And the reason is because I have added a galaxy of stars, 1,000 stars to be exact. And what I have done is I have matched real star colors. I took a NASA image of the galaxy and I created a list of color spectrums that match the real light spectrums from stars in the real galaxy. And right now, this is the FlyCam. I've added a FlyCam. I'm not really sure all the stuff I've done since my last update. It's hard for me to kind of track everything in my mind because I've done a lot of stuff, and I've been I work from literally the moment I wake up till I go to sleep. I eat lunch, I use the bathroom, and I just work. So, and you can see the progress and the results from that. One thing you may notice here is the star. In FlyCam mode, I do not have sun shafts on because I'm fixing to start on the transition system, which will transition sun shafts from the star that you're at to the nearest star that you're at as you travel through the galaxy. The sun shafts will transition always to the nearest star to the player. And as you move away from the star, it'll fade out and fade in depending on your distance, the distance from the star. And also the lighting, the distance-based alot system. Right now there are 1,000 planets and there are 1,000 instance shaders running, which is affecting performance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a system that tracks the distances of all the stars and compiles a list of the 200 nearest, and then runs a alot system that will slowly and fade in details and swap out shaders and swap out meshes with different from low poly to high poly, so the stars that the player can visibly see are going to have high detail, and the 800 stars that are away from the player are past the distance of the distance-based alot system I'm building will have a low detail. For example, if you look out here in the distance, you see these, like this star right here, and these stars. These are actual physical stars right here. These, you can tell which ones are physical because they're a little bit more brightly lit than the skybox stars. Well, these smaller stars don't have to have a lot of detail, so I don't have to have the surface shader and the flares and stuff like that. So let me get up close to you and show you the new stun. Let me unpause it. Oop. Okay, so what you see here is the surface shader, which has textures for a flowing kind of liquidy surface that I made, and also you see the flares around the stars. Now the stars are going to have a random flare density as well as a random flare size. So larger stars will have a larger scale of randomness for their flares too. So there's actually alright, this is supposed to be a red star. I'm still working on it. I didn't get the color spectrum exactly right. It needs to be a little bit more red. One thing about red dwarfs is they are smaller stars. I also did the sizing appropriately for the type of star, whether it's a neutron or a red dwarf, and there's also white and yellow star spectrums. Now you see, this is kind of a white yellowish star. You may notice that the flare, there's not very much flare to it. I have it toned down right now because with 1,000 stars being loaded without any kind of distance slot system, these flares will drive the performance down. So I got to get that LOD system in place, and that's what I'm doing next. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I was working on, and that I am going for more of a realistic visual for the galaxy. You know, I'm going with the actual Milky Way background and stars that blend in with the background. Alright, it's going to be another 6, maybe 7 hours. This system's going to take a little while to work out. Plus I have some other things I got to do. So probably be the end of the day tomorrow, I'll have that LOD system going, or I should have it going. And I'll be uploading another video tomorrow evening or tomorrow night sometime. Let me guys know your thoughts and comments. Thank you for watching.